Hello again, everyone. I'm using this as a filler video. These are requests from Twitter from 4 different people. I will link the Twitter to one of the people who specifically asked me to. Thank you again for everyone who submitted their OCs. I really appreciate it. It really helped me look at different characters and practice again with one of them, human faces, because it's something that I kind of forgot how to do. And with that, on to the video. Alright, so this first one was submitted by someone who did not tell me whether or not they wanted me to put them, to credit them. So I won't say the name, but if you go to my account, I did post it there, so if you're curious, you can. But from what I know, they don't post any art, so if that's what you're into, they don't have that. But on to talking about the actual drawing itself. This one was one that I was super nervous about because going into it, I didn't know what I wanted to do for it. I was a little bit nervous, and honestly, I didn't think it was coming out super great, especially the mouth. That was what was really kind of making me struggle a little bit, and I was really nervous with that. So I kind of I thought that this one was going to come out really ugly, but honestly, this one was one of my favorite ones out of all of them. Not to say that I didn't like drawing all of them or that any of their OCs were not as good as this one. It's just that this one, I kind of feel like it came out super cute already. I think by this time I was thinking that it came out cute. I was oh wow, it actually came out better than I thought it would. So now I'm just adding little details to it. Originally I wasn't even going to put the hands in there, or at least not put them that close, because I thought it kind of maybe didn't look good, but honestly I liked how the end result looked, so I kept them in. I kind of wish I did, you don't see it here, but I did put some white, outlines. Initially, I did have them on there, but I didn't like how they looked. But thinking about it now, honestly, I think it would have looked better. Also, these, I tried to keep them as not detailed as possible, so I didn't put so much work on myself. These were just supposed to be little fun things to do, and I wanted to have some fun with them. I didn't want to stress myself out. And I needed to get them done as quick as possible because that was during the same time that I was trying to get the Twilight video out. So I just was gonna finish these and then finish the stills, which you see in the video. Also for this video, I wanted to try something new with putting the stills that I specifically did for videos, when the actual speed paint itself is going. I made 2 stills for that, one that kind of points at the screen and one that just has its mouth closed. I don't know if I wanted one to have it pointed at the screen and then talking at the same time, because the other one just has its mouth closed and it doesn't look like it's talking. So I don't know, I'll figure it out. I guess you guys won't see that, but anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, this one was really fun. I also try not to change colors at all. Usually when I'm drawing, I change some colors to make it kind of match with what I wanted to do, but I wanted to challenge myself and just keep the colors. I didn't want to take any of the colors away, so I color dropped every single thing and used that. I did put on color filters though, which is the reason that I brought that up, because the color filters do make it look like I changed, but I did not. I'll talk about some other art processes that I did, but not only for this one, because I don't want this one to be the only one that gets attention, because then I have nothing else to say for all of them. So I'll just cut it out here and let you guys watch the rest of the speed paint and just listen to some music. And here's the finished piece. This one was really fun, and thank you to the person who let me draw them. Alright, so there's the end of that one. The next one is by a MLP Fluttercore chipper. That's how I met them. They're very cool, and I like them a lot, and their OC is so cute and super fun to draw. So thank you for letting me draw your OC. Alright, so on to the next one. This person is named Soy Janita. I think. I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but she's very cool. This OC was super fun. This one was actually the one that I was most excited to get into, mainly because of the expression of the pony. I think that she looks so cute, and I love that expression she dons. So like, oh my god, I love characters that look like that. But anyway, this one I kind of got a little bit nervous at first because I was like, oh, I don't know how good the sketch is gonna be. But then when I finished it, I did like how it came out. So I was like, oh my god, thank god, my favorite one actually did come out good. Again, not to say that anyone else's is not as good. I don't want to like make anybody feel bad. I did love everybody's OCs. This one was just one that I was really excited to do. Plus, she's super cute, and I love characters with pink color palettes. I think it's like so cool and cute. I don't know, I love pink. That's not my favorite color, but it's definitely one of them. Anyway, so this one, I kind of like, I wanted her to look, obviously how I made her, kind of like looking at you, kind of, I feel like I didn't make it look like she was looking at you while her back was turned. It looks more like just sideways. And I also wanted, like, this was the time that I decided I wanted everyone to have like at least a hand or a hoof in the frame, or at least like, you know, something like some part of their arm. I don't know why, I just wanted it. So that's why her hoof is in frame there. I know that's kind of random, nobody was probably thinking of that, but I did want to point that out because I did do that for literally everybody. But yeah, this one also was the first one I decided to render the eyes a bit more. I didn't go back and do it for the first one because honestly I felt like the eyes already looked good, so I just kept them the way they were. Something else I wanted to try, since I mentioned before that I wanted these to look like more simple, and I wanted to get these done as fast as possible for the Twilight one, and the Spike video. I don't want to exclude Spike, but yeah, because I wanted to get that one out as soon as possible, I decided to do some cell shading. I don't usually do that, and I didn't do cell shading for the face, honestly. Like, only did it really just for the hair and the bow. Oh, and the skin on the hoof a little bit. Not the skin, I meant the fur on the hoof a little bit. But here, as also, I actually decided to start shading the face a little bit, and then I went back and shaded the face of the first one. But hers was the most visible, and I thought it looked way better with that shading, and I also colored in some of the line art. But I thought that this one looked just really, really nice. This one is definitely one of my favorites to draw. And with that, here's the finished piece. Again, this one was super fun, and she's super cute. Alright, so there's the end of that one. The next one that we're doing is by another person who's in the MLP fandom. This OC is super cute, and I really like them because they're green, and green is one of my favorite colors as well. Thank you for submitting your OC, and if you guys do want to see who it is, they did not ask for any credit. You can, but they don't post art from what I know of. Alright, so this is the third one. This one was the one that I was the most terrified for, because I didn't want it to be a copy of the last one, because I do have like literally the same expressions, kind of the same expressions, but at least very similar expressions. I wanted them to look a little bit different, so I decided to make this one look at the camera, but I kind of was like also scared because I didn't know how I was gonna pull it off. But I feel like it did wind up looking really good at the end result. I really do like how it came out in the end, and also this one is so memorable to me because I remember I was watching a video from this YouTuber. I'll put a picture here, but it was like talking about like cults and video games, and it was specifically at the segment with like this cult named the Flame Twins, something, I don't know. But I was like at that part, and it was like a Minecraft game that they made, and it was just so funny to watch and like kind of scary a little bit, like the stuff that it was saying. I recommend watching that video if you guys are interested, because it's really good, and the guy who made it is like really good too. I like that guy. But yeah, this one is just the most memorable to me just because of that video. Back to it though. So this one I also wanted to try to do that same lighting I did, and also shade a little bit more because I felt like it didn't look as good without the shading everywhere else. Also, I was like playing around with the filter and those dark ones. I didn't like it at all, so I had to like, you know, fix it. I also realized this is like my longest video. It's because I'm yapping so much. Anyway, here's the end result. this one is also really cute, and I really liked how it turned out. Alright, now we're at the last one, and actually the one that was the most terrifying for me because I have not drawn humans properly in so long. And this one had a human face. I don't think they're human, but they had a human face. Also, this person specifically asked me to credit them, so here's a picture of their Twitter, and they also do have other accounts you can follow on other social medias. I'll also link their Twitter in the comments because YouTube won't let me put it in descriptions yet. But you should give them a follow. They're a really cool artist, and I really like their stuff. All right, now on to the last one. One thing I really did like about this one, though, is that the character is a cowboy, and I really love cowboys. Like, Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games just because it has so many cowboys. Woody is my favorite character, like, ever. At least one of them. Oh my god, he's so cool. Oh, and then Rick, actually. I know he's not, like, a cowboy technically, but you know, people be calling him that, and I'm talking about Rick Grimes from like The Walking Dead. But so yeah, this one was very fun to draw, and I had a lot of fun doing this one, a lot more than I thought I would, considering the fact that, like I said, I have not drawn humans properly in forever. I do have, like, at least most of my OCs are like humans or humanoid, but I've literally not really properly drawn them. Also, for the rest of them, the only reason that they didn't start on the sketch form, but this one did, was because I realized by the time I got to like doing the sketch for this one, because I didn't finish one and then went on to the other. I finished the sketch and then did the other sketches for it. So by the time I was here, I was like, wait a minute, I did not press record for the other ones, did I? So I got this one to record, and I was like, damn, it sucks that I forgot. But it's okay, it's not, that much loss. So, also this one really confused me because, oh my god, the first time I did the face, I had to keep drawing lines between the skin and the skin that I colored on because I was like, there's no way this is the same color, it looks so different. But then when I put all the colors together, it really did, like, mix in, like, it looked really good, and I was like, or it really looked like, the actual character, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's just the mixture of colors, I guess, the drawing is playing tricks on me. But, like I said, this person is super cool. I really recommend giving them a follow. Their art is so good. I met them during a study, like when we were both drawing study, but they're really cool. And with that, we finished the drawing. If you guys liked the art on the last one, not mine, but the one that said your version, I really recommend giving Sean a follow. He's really cool, and he's really an amazing artist. And now we're also at the very end of the video. I cannot believe that this is my longest video. I didn't expect it to go for this long. I actually thought it was going to be like 5 minutes long. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you for supporting me. Thank you for everyone who subscribed and followed me. I meant liked the video on my last ones. I really appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. And my next video will be me working on Celestia and Luna. And with that, thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Thank you, everybody.